Fear one nutrient too much. Can you tell me what is the nutrient? Potassium. Potassium high हो जाएगा, right? Whenever I ask them to eat certain food, potassium high हो जाएगा. That is the fear. And they don't eat banana, they don't eat leafy vegetables, or for that matter any vegetables, right? Because they fear too much potassium in the body, I'll die, right? Try to understand, when you eat the food, do not go in the blood, it goes in the stomach. Here it is decided where how much nutrients should get distributed in the body, right? DIP diet. If your body is having enough potassium already, try to understand this. If your body is having enough potassium already, then let's say you eat mango with lot of potassium, then all the potassium will be thrown out of the colon. It will not enter to the blood, right? You need not to worry. Because this mango is a DIP diet, discipline and integrity, but it will follow the rules of the body. The traffic signal, right? Like a traffic signal, the traffic police, similarly there is a traffic police in the stomach. The name is incretin hormone. That works like a traffic signal, directing the food to stop, halt, pause, go slow, thrown away, hide. So what you eat, it goes not to the body. There is a barrier between your body and your mouth. That barrier is called stomach. And who controls it? The traffic policeman in Britain. But if a VIP convoy comes on the road, will it listen to the traffic policeman there? Ignore it. Same is the case here. Certain kind of food, they don't understand the traffic signal of the stomach in Britain. They directly jump in the body and cause all the sickness. From today, if you decide one thing, whatever I eat, if it is a DIP food, I'll eat. Then you cannot be ill. And if you are ill, you cannot remain ill. That's all. When you are ill, what is happening? Why you are ill? Certain kind of imbalance is there in the body. Certain kind of nutrient is too much, certain kind of other nutrient is too less. But if you start eating DIP diet, body can rebalance it within few days, few hours to few days. You cannot remain sick, right? So if you are sick, need not to worry what is my sickness. You know that you are sick, you are not comfortable, you are not at ease. You start with choosing the food DIP diet. Now, how to know what is DIP diet and what is VIP diet? The next 1 minute is the most important moment. See, the food which comes from the animal are VIP in nature. I am not saying it is poison, they are VIP in nature. They don't understand the incretin hormone. So, anything which comes out of animals. What comes out of animal? Milk, egg, fish, meat, anything, right? And anything which comes out of factory, biscuit, bread, cake, anything. So those are all, even tablets, supplements. So when you eat a food, hold a food, you ask, it has come from the factory or come from the animal? If yes, don't eat. This means you are avoiding the VIP diet. DIP diet, anything which comes from the nature, right? Now, let's say tomato comes from the nature, right? So if anything comes from the nature in the same state or a similar state, then it is a DIP diet. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, sprouts and leaves. So when I was in Kuwait, I found the people with this food. I stopped this food, I put them on this food. And when I did that, what happened? Within 3 days, the blood sugar started dropping. They had to stop the medicine. Within 7 days, the blood pressure started dropping. They had to literally stop the medicine. Within 1 month, the heart disease went away. Obesity, the 10% weight reduction. 10%, if it is 100 kg person, 90 kg. Second month, 5% weight reduction. Third month, 5% weight reduction. Till they get a normal BMI. Within 2 months, if you do it, thyroid disease cannot exist in your body. Within 6 months, all kind of cancer, asthma, arthritis cannot exist. Within 8 months, skin disease, kidney dysfunction, liver disorder cannot exist. Very, very simple. This is very, very tested. We keep a record of our patient and we see gradual improvement in the patient. It is not that the cancer patient will get cured only after 6 months. It's just that every day they are healing. Every day they are feeling better than the previous day. But by the end of 6 months to 9 months sometime, they are completely cured, they are completely recovered, they don't have any sign of discomfort. See, what I can guarantee is that you will feel absolutely healthy. And what I don't guarantee is that what the report will say. Try to understand. Say in the case of COVID, I always say that your all the symptoms will be gone. But I cannot guarantee that RT-PCR test what it is going to say. RT-PCR test, you heard this name, right? There is a small setting in the machine that is called threshold cycle. Threshold cycle. If you make the threshold cycle more than 35, everybody in this room will become COVID positive. If you make the threshold cycle less than 25, everybody here will become COVID negative. So whenever India wants that okay, pandemic has come, they have to instruct the lab, let the threshold cycle be above 35. You check it. You ask the technician, what is the threshold cycle? Right? So if it is these days, right now, the threshold cycle is set at 25. No pandemic. Everybody will test negative. Right? The day they will set at 35, all pandemic. What will happen? Suppose you are feeling healthy, just sneezing a little bit. Okay, maybe let me go for PCR test. But it is already set at 35. You will come COVID positive. You are already sneezing. But you are so scared. Remember, if you want to kill the patient very fast, person's immunity, you isolate that man from the rest of the world. You do this thing for yourself. For yourself, you isolate yourself from the rest of the world for one day. You cannot talk to them, you cannot look at them, you cannot touch the humans. Or people will come and say that you are untouchable, you are untouchable, you are untouchable. Right? Don't come close to us, you will kill us. In one day, you will feel miserable. Right? You can try it. You know it already. So, it is not that COVID is killing you. It is the thought of COVID is killing you. And you are, in reality, you are sick. You became sick. Not as a consequence of some virus, as a consequence of thought of the virus. So, I cannot guarantee what the diagnostic report will say. What I can tell you, that I can ensure that you will feel absolutely energetic and healthy, no pain whatsoever, full of life, right, full of energy. That is it. That is the health. Right? So, that is what we have seen, and it is also published in a journal. There is a kind of journal. You can see the link of the journal in my website. And now the DIP diet, what we tell to the patient, the DIP diet, it is step 1, very simple. Till 12 noon, decide to eat lot of fruits. That's all. A simple statement. Take 2-3 kind of fruits or 3-4 kind of fruits and eat till you are full. Or eat according to your weight. My weight is 70 kg into 10, 700. Make it gram. At least 700 grams of fruits I have to eat till 12 noon. If you eat less than that, it is a food. If you eat more than that, it is a medicine. This means till 12 noon, avoid eating anything else. There's no paratha, no bread, no pasta, no tea, no biscuit, only fruits. Step 1. Step 2, whenever you sit for lunch, whenever you sit for dinner, see, dinner and lunch is same. Sit with 2 plates, plate 1 and plate 2. Plate 2 can be your standard plate, dosa, idli, upma, pulao, khichdi, roti, sabji, all standard food which you are eating, traditional food, vegetarian food. But before that, eat plate 1 which is a salad equal to your body weight into 5. My body weight is 70 kg into 5, that becomes 350 grams. One day I measured 350 grams of tomato, cucumber, radish, carrot, and next day onwards I know visually how much is 350 grams. and that's 350 grams I eat, and then you start eating the plate 2. If you do it, step 2, you will feel more hungry. You have to understand one thing, that eating raw vegetable first increases your metabolism, increases your energy utilization, increases your hunger, and you end up eating plate 2 also quite good. So here you have to understand one very very important thing, that more you eat plate 1, more you will be able to enjoy plate 2. One last thing, avoid packed food, animal food, dairy products. Instead, take sprouts, nuts, lot of sunshine. These are the 3 steps. If you can do it, then it can help you to cure whatsoever illness is. So now this had been the journey so far. When I started giving this to my patients, I have seen 98% of my diabetes type 2 patients, they could recover 100% with zero medicine and zero insulin. But 2% still needed some medicine, some insulin. 40% of my type 1 patients, they could stop insulin, but 60% they still needed small amount of insulin. Similarly, those people, those who were at the end of the kidney failure, they still needed dialysis. And here, this means the damage is done to the great extent that even the diet could not help a small fraction of these patients. So this means the journey is not complete. So this, whatever you have learned till now, this will cure most of the disease for most of the patients. But there is a fraction of patients, those who will not get full recovery even when they do this, right? So they can be mostly kidney failure patients, they can be mostly those who have a lot of pain, right? Body pain, joint pain, so fibromyalgia kind of patients, those who are having cancer, extreme pain people, they do not get healed. So there are a section of people or a patient whom we could not help even if they were sincerely following all those things. Their disease were stabilized, but they could not get healed completely. Try to understand this. So here the journey continued, and now comes the advanced method. The method to help those people who could not get help, those who are at the end stage. So that is what is called gravity as medicine, using gravity as a medicine for those people. So what is gravity as medicine? This is a very very interesting and important topic. After all, this will help those whom we could not give much help even with the diet, right? So what is gravity as medicine? Let's try to understand. For that, I'll take one example. Example is, I'll tell a story. Most of you or those who are of my age, right? So I'm going to 50 years के आसपास जो लोग हैं, in next few years I'll be 50, right? So those who are of my age, right, or those who are a little bit near and there, they know that think of the day when there was a Bajaj Chetak, right? And imagine a scenario, just to make you understand, I'm making a small story, that the days when the people not having much money, that Bajaj Chetak was like a luxury at those time, right? Even the bride used to give Bajaj Chetak to the groom, those days, you see, right? So mostly they used to display the Bajaj Chetak near their house. That is a symbol they are little bit rich, right? So, and the petrol was also costly compared to the earning. They used to put only, okay, half a liter petrol or maybe quarter liter petrol, right, in the scooter, keeping in mind how much distance they will go. And in between, of course, if the petrol gets exhausted, if their calculation fails, then they have to drag the scooter. Now, imagine a scenario, just a story I am making. that there is a company, they found an opportunity in this, and they ran some crane like this, that if they see on the road somebody is driving the scooter, they'll say, okay, we'll give the lift to the scooter till your house with a small money. That became business, right? This means whenever they see any scooter, right, dragging, right, they will pick the scooter to their destination or to the nearest petrol pump, and they get a little bit money. And that becomes a new business. One day, one person, he came up with the idea, and he told everybody that when the petrol get exhausted, you do one thing, you tilt the scooter like this. Do you remember? Right? So it was a very common scenario in those days. They are tilting the scooter and getting access to the remaining petrol here and there, some drops, and that was enough to take the scooter to the nearest destination, to the nearest petrol pump, right? So now with this one small idea, everybody benefited, but who lost? The crane, right? This is gone. Simple idea, right? So here important is, even if the petrol got exhausted, but still there was a small fraction of petrol here and there. And what he is doing here, using the power of gravity, gravitational pull, he aligned the scooter in such a way that the remaining, he can get an access because of the gravitational pull, it went to the engine, and that was enough to take him to the nearest destination, isn't it? It is the law of gravity he used. Here, this is law of gravity. The same law of gravity, let's say a person is a kidney patient. The doctor says kidney failure. It does not mean the kidney stopped working, right? It gives an impression kidney is not working. Kidney failure, liver failure, right? Fail means it doesn't work, but it is not true. It works less, right? So this means still there is a small fraction of kidney cells who are alive. Like still there is a small drop of petrol here and there. Now, if those small nephrons, kidney cells, we can get an access, right? So we can help the person to go a little further in his life, right? Increase the lifespan. Try to understand this, right? This is called using the power of gravity, postural medicine, right? He changed the posture of the scooter and get an access to the petrol enough to take him to the petrol pump, and in petrol pump he can get plenty of petrol. Problem solved, right? This method we have been doing in last 2 years. Last 2 years you have been seeing in television lot of people with oxygen cylinder. They don't getting able to breathe, low SpO2, right? So we, in the last 2 years, we managed 60,000 patients. We had 5 COVID centers at the peak of the COVID crisis. And in those COVID centers, when the patient came, many times they came with oxygen cylinder from the other hospitals. Now you see, this is a picture of the conventional ventilator. Ventilator is a word which we all heard in last 2 years, too much. This means the lungs is collapsing, the person is not able to breathe on its own, so we are giving an external support to make the lungs work, and the person, at least he will be alive, he will remain alive till the ventilator is there. The patient who could not survive while being on oxygen cylinder, next stage is ventilator. But the patient do not have any money left. So those patients in ambulance are taken to our COVID center, which is free, right? And what we do, we use the postural medicine, right? Instead of putting the patient in ventilator or keeping the patient in oxygen cylinder, we ask the patient the same thing which you did with the scooter. That is, we make the patient lie. This is you see the picture of our COVID center. We make the patient lie on stomach. This is called prone ventilation position. When the patient is lying on stomach, the heart is down, lungs is at the top. This means the gravitational pull of heart on the lungs is not there anymore. The capacity of lung increases by 20%, and because of that, within few minutes, the oxygen saturation of the patient starts increasing. And when we keep the patient like this for few hours, 16 hours, 20 hours, 24 hours, now even if the patient stands, his oxygen saturation remains stable. So this is called prone ventilation. And if the patient is very fat, they are not able to lie down like this for long period, right? It hurts. So what we say, we ask the patient to sit, right? The patient is sitting like this, and we ask the patient to incline towards the front, like this. When you incline towards the front, your heart is not giving the gravitational pull to the lungs, right? And now, when the patient starts breathing, his SpO2 increases within the 5 minutes to 15 minutes. 5 minutes to 15 minutes. Previously, he was in oxygen cylinder. We throw the oxygen cylinder, ask the patient to sit like this, postural medicine. We change the posture. How much time it takes? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. How you know? You put the oximeter, but don't put, just see his breathing pattern. His symptom will tell. His discomfort will vanish. Right? If you see any patient who is on oxygen cylinder, right? You take the oxygen cylinder, ask the patient like this. And now you put the oximeter, you see the SpO2 will increase. And within half an hour it will stabilize. Right? So, if I lie down like this, you see, you have seen in television also, the people, they are not getting oxygen cylinder, they are lying in the car like this. Did you see those pictures? When you lie down towards the back, right? At your back, what will happen? Your heart is on the lungs. The gravitational pull of the heart is on the lungs. Lung capacity reduces by 20%. Think, when you see a patient in the hospital with a lung disease, how he is lying, on his back or on his stomach? On his back, right? So what you need to do? Just the opposite of it. The cure is the opposite. It is called prone ventilation, right? It is not my invention, discovery. Always there in the literature, right? So, and we have cured thousands of people. Many of them were not in the hospital, virtually, at home. Oh, some breathing issues, oxygen saturation dipped to 70%, 60%, 50%, 40%. We just said, don't worry, just do this, and now you check the oximeter and tell. As simple as that. It is much more simpler than what it appears to be. Much more. When you do it, like a magic. So this is the postural medicine science, right? You change the posture, immediately you get the result. But what is happening? Who is at loss? Those expensive ventilators, those who invested on that, right? They are at loss. Ventilator cannot help a person to live a longer life, right? It is very painful to be in ventilator, and outside the ventilator, the patient, if at all he is alive for only 2 months, and very miserable condition, and 98% chance that he will not be coming alive out of ventilator. And during that time, while he is in ventilator, it is most painful. Better to die. And I can tell you, need not to die also. Just be in this posture, right? So, whatever I am saying, all the evidences I will give you at the end. These are already there in medical literature, right? So, I found in the medical literature, I tried on my patient in my hospital, in my COVID center, we got the result. I gave the result to Health Ministry, to Ayush Ministry. They did not believe. I say, you don't believe, you come to our center. So they were kind, they came to our center, they stayed there. They did an observation study on our patients. And they took 6 months. And on 20th of July this year, they came out with the report, yes, this works. Right? In return they gave, right, this works. They recommended, this is the first time maybe in the history, that for COVID, any treatment is recommended by any government officially. That is this treatment, that is a 3-step flu diet, a kind of diet, citrus fruit juice and coconut water, along with this, right? That is called, we call it NICE protocol, Network of Influenza Care Expert protocol, right? And they put a stamp on it, yes, it works. Because they have seen the patient, they cannot deny it, right? Although they did not publicize, they say it works, it should be used, but we don't approve it. They given in written, it works. They given in written, it should be used on the patient. But when we start publicizing, they again send a notice, but we don't approve it. So you see, anything which can kill certain kind of business, right, that may not be promoted, right? And here, this cannot become a business because there is no machine in it. You will tell somebody, he will do at his home, he will get cured. Since there is no business sense in it, nobody will promote it. Even if it can help a humanity to live, but important is not living longer life. Important is this making a business sense? No. Rather it is destroying a business. So, try to restrict, right? Nobody should know about it. Try to criticize. So anyway, what we are going to learn today, right here, is postural science for each and every organ. Here I talked of one organ, that is lungs. If lungs is not working, if the person is not breathing properly, so I gave you two postures. Don't make the person stand, right? If the person stand, he will drop. Don't make the person lie on the back, he will drop, right? So either he will sit towards the front or he will lie with the stomach. If not, then lie on the side, right?